to our plan and make sure that we're following the plan. So, I'd like you to just talk to your group mates about the plan that you made for the last couple days, the number of pages you said you'd read, and things like that. And just see, just ask each other, did I really do this? Did we really read this? What's our goal today? And talk to each other about your books. And I'm just going to walk around. So go ahead and talk about it.
And then the next time we did is we did make I would say it's 41 because that page is only that one bit.
February, and it's almost Valentine's Day, so we can all kind of relate to it, right? Who wants to tell me what's going on so far in the story? Do you remember? Let's kind of refresh our memory a little bit. Kaylee?
That eighth grade's dog, Sludge, he got a Valentine, and they're trying to find out who the Valentine was from.
That's right. We'd like to add a little bit to what she said. Thank you, Kaylee. Mason.
And it said on the Valentine card, it said ABH. Actually, I have a perfect.
Okay.
Back to the story.
Yeah.
I think the one who sent the message maybe another person would have a dog.
Okay, so you think that that person might have a dog too. That's a good prediction. I like that prediction. Do you remember what that's called, Marcelo? The person who we don't really know who it is, but Sludge is going, who is ABH? The suspect? Do you agree?
Yes.
Give me a high five. Wow. And last time we met, we filled out our dictionary and we kind of wrote those words in there. And we talked about what we thought that was. And so we decided, obviously, that Nate the Great and his dog Sludge were like the detectives, right? They're going to be the ones trying to figure out and crack the case. Did we know any witnesses yet? Did anyone see, someone sneaking the note in the doghouse? Did we see that?
No.
Not yet. No one saw that. And then you're right. So the suspect, the person who solved this mystery. So that's called the plot. Has anyone heard the phrase, and the plot thickens? No? A little bit? Okay. So we'll talk a little bit about that. But basically what that means is it's going to get deep, you guys. You think ABH is one of the things that's kind of weird right now. Wait until I read the next part. We're going to have some more mysteries, and we're going to be finding some more clues. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. So as I'm reading, in your mind, I want you to kind of just listen and really think about the mystery, and then pick up on any little clues that you think you can find as I'm reading. Clap once. If you can hear me clap twice. You can hear me clap 3 times. You can hear me do like this. Okay, thanks. I heard some awesome things when I was walking around. I love how you are making predictions at the same time. Your wonderings are going and you're making awesome inferences. And then some of you are also very familiar with this style of text because I know some of you like Nate the Great. So you kind of already are using some of your background knowledge, or some of you are kind of going, oh, well, this was kind of like another book that I read. So awesome. Well, I think that we can just pick up, right? Like something like, oh, here's a clue. Sometimes a clue might just be something that someone says. So that's awesome. Thank you. Yeah.
I have a feeling it might be from different people. So the ABA was, it might be people who may know.
So it might be someone who knows.
Yeah, it might be someone you know, but maybe you never told him the initials, and maybe it might be sort of 3 different people. it's going to be the Navy.
Oh, okay. So another clue. Thank you, Maurice. The initials. And then when you get to that page, what page you say you were going to stop on? Whisper it to me. Okay. So when you get to that page, stop. Okay? And then you're going to hear me call you over for guided reading. And we're going to talk all about this. So what do you need to bring with you when you come to guided reading? Yes.
Your folder, a pencil, and your book.
You got it. Perfect. Okay. When I call you up, you can come up and grab your mystery book. Take everything with you, and then get down to business, detectives. Because you're going to be reading, looking for the mystery in your book, and trying to figure out some clues. You don't have to write anything yet, but just keep it all up here. Okay? All right. Crunchy Christmas.
To my house. Perhaps the present was it's long reflection. She did not know if she had told me that the sled fell over the moment.
And I also have a list of lessons for you if you want. Sometimes kids like to pick their own lesson first. Okay? All right, now, let's see. Oh, and remember the titles often start with the two main characters that are in the book? This one is called The Blackbird and the Peacocks. All right, so I'll let you see the picture while I read it. And you're thinking of who are the characters, what's the setting, what action is going on, what's the lesson. You ready? All right, you guys are good at this.
Kinds of folk tales that we have discussed so far. Andrew?
Tall tales.
Tall tales. Sick. And legends. And we're going to be talking about fables today. You may have read that because you were absent before. And what were the kinds of literary techniques that we found in the stories that we read? Found similes, what is that? Like comparing, very good. And Brent, what else? What's hyperbole? Extreme exaggeration, very good. And so what we're going to do today is we're going to be talking about fables. And fables